Let's start with a sentence that many people are afraid to say out loud, but think about almost every day. And the sentence is I work hard, but I never have money. Not sometimes, not once in a while, always. You work, you try, you wake up early, you stay late, you do what you are supposed to do. And still, at the end of the month, there is stress, pressure, and the same question in your head: where did the money go? Where is it? This sentence is not about laziness. I want to make that clear. It is not about excuses. It is about confusion. And that confusion is shared by millions of people around the world right now. So, why this feels so frustrating? And the most painful part is not the lack of money itself. The painful part is the feeling that effort does not match results. It doesn't match. When you work hard and still struggle, something inside you starts to break slowly. You begin to question yourself. You start wondering if you are doing something wrong, if you are not smart enough, if you missed something that everyone else understands. And the problem is that society often gives you a very simple explanation: work harder. But many people are already exhausted. And this is not just a personal problem. This is not just about you. This is not just about bad decisions. This is not just about motivation. Around the world, more people are working long hours than before. Yet many feel more financially insecure. The cost of living keeps rising: rent, food, transportation, healthcare, education. Everything feels heavier, but salaries do not grow at the same speed, right? So people feel trapped in a strange situation. They are busy all the time, but never relaxed. They are working, but never calm. They are earning, but never saving. It happens everywhere. So, what is the daily life of hard working? Let's talk about what working hard really looks like today. Working hard looks like answering messages after work. You do it, right? That's working hard. If your boss texts you or send you a message, you have to reply because it's your obligation, because you're working hard. Working hard today looks like thinking about money before sleeping. Before you go to sleep, you have to think about 10 ways to make extra money, make more money. Working hard looks like planning expenses instead of dreams. Working hard looks like feeling guilty when you rest. That moment when you just sit on your couch, you think, I should be doing something. I should be working. I should be thinking about making more money. I should be thinking about how to improve my business. I should be thinking about how to work harder. It makes you feel guilty. You feel guilty when you rest. That is inevitable nowadays. Working hard looks like saying, maybe next month. to things you want. You want to go to a concert, but no, maybe next month because you're working hard right now. And that next month never comes. And this is not laziness, this is survival mode. So, why hard work does not guarantee money anymore? And this is something many people don't want to accept. Hard work alone is no longer enough. In the past, yes, in the past, effort and stability were more connected. Today is different. Today, the system is more complex. Some jobs require a lot of energy, but pay very little. Some industries are unstable. Some people are overqualified but underpaid. Others are stuck in cycles where all their income goes to basic needs. And what does it make? This creates frustration because the rules feel unclear. In the past, you knew that if you studied a career, then you will get a good job, and then you could buy a house, travel once a year probably. You could have a decent salary, and that's all. You stayed working for a company for 20, 30, 40 years, and you didn't have to worry about more. But now it's different. Now, rules are not clear. And there's the emotional cost of financial stress. Money stress is not just about numbers, it affects your mind, it affects your body, and of course, it affects your relationships. When money is always on your mind, you're thinking about money all the time. What happens? You feel tense. You think more. You enjoy less. You feel ashamed. And you compare yourself constantly. That's what happens. And shame is very powerful. Many people don't talk about money problems because they feel embarrassed. They think everyone else is doing better. That's why they don't want to talk about money. But let me tell you something. Most of the time, that is not true. So, why does it feel like everyone else is doing better, right? It's simple. Social media does not show reality, it shows moments. You see people traveling, buying things, celebrating, but you see all that, and it's beautiful, right? The trips, the new car, the new house, parties, achievements, but there is something, or there are many things you don't see. You don't see their debts, you don't see their stress, you don't see their anxiety because they are never going to post their problems on social media. You are never going to see a person posting, I have a new debt. No, they say, I have a new car. But your brain compares anyway because that's how it works. And what happens? Comparison makes you feel behind. Even when you are doing your best, you feel behind because you can't stop comparing yourself. And we have to talk about something very important, that is working hard versus working with clarity. Many people are not poor because they don't work. They are tired because they work without clarity. They don't know where their money goes. They don't know how much they really need. They don't know what they are working toward. They don't know what kind of life they want. So effort becomes automatic. You work because you have to, not because you're building something. You have to work and you do that. But you don't know why you're working. You just get up, go to work, and that's it. And there is something called the trap of just get through this month. This is a very common mental trap. You tell yourself, just this month, just until things improve, just until I earn more. And months become years, and years become more years. Living in constant later is exhausting because that later never arrives. Your life feels postponed, it never comes. Just wait or say later, I'll do that later, just this month, just until things improve, just until I earn more money. Someday, but that day never comes. So, why talking about money feels uncomfortable? It's the answer is because money is emotional. It is connected to safety, to freedom, to self worth, to power, to fear. That's why conversations about money are difficult. People prefer to avoid them, even with themselves. But avoiding the problem does not make it disappear. Not making a budget every month is not a solution. If you don't see it, it doesn't hurt? No. It will hurt, and it will hurt harder at the end of the month. I repeat, avoiding the problem does not make it disappear. It only makes it louder. So, what is the difference between being broke and feeling broke? Because they are different. This is important. Some people earn enough, but they still feel broke. Others earn little, but feel in control. The difference is not always income, it is relationship with money. Feeling broke is a mental state. It is the constant feeling of pressure, even when there is no immediate danger. I hope it's clear. So, why just save more doesn't work? Because it doesn't work. Advice like save more or stop spending sounds logical, right? But it ignores reality. You can't save money you don't have. You can't relax when survival costs everything. And you can't think long term when you are stressed short term. Financial stress narrows your thinking. That's not weakness, that's how the brain works. Many people connect their value to their work. So when money is tight, they feel they are failing as people. That is very, very dangerous. That is a very dangerous feeling. Your income does not define your worth, but the system often makes it feel like that. If your friend is earning more money, it means he worths more? No. So why does it feel worse today than before? Life today is louder, faster, and more demanding. You are expected to work, learn, adapt, stay positive, plan the future, enjoy life, all at the same time. No wonder people feel overwhelmed after thinking about all these things at the same time. At some point, many people think, I don't want to be rich, I just want peace. That sentence says a lot because peace means not worrying constantly. It means not checking your bank account with fear. It means not feeling guilty all the time. It means not hating Mondays. That's not luxury. That's basic human need. And let me be clear with this. This is not about quick fixes. There's no magic solution. Anyone who tells you, just do this and everything changes, is selling a fantasy. Simple as that. Because real change is slow. It requires awareness, not pressure. And the most important question is, instead of asking, why don't I have money? Try asking, what kind of life am I trying to support with this money? That question changes everything. So, if you work hard and still struggle with money, it doesn't mean you are lazy, stupid, or failing. It means you are living in a system that is demanding more and giving less clarity. And the first step is not working harder, it is understanding your reality honestly, not with shame, not with fear, but with calm. So, if this sentence feels familiar, I work hard, but I never have money, you are not alone. And more importantly, this problem is bigger than you. So relax and think about it.